Hey everybody, and welcome to the Daily Scopes for the 10th of September. So the Sun makes a parallel to Mercury, which came in on the 8th of September and leaves around the 14th of September. Mars also makes a biquintile to Saturn that came in on the 8th, strongest today the 10th, and leaving about the 12th of September. The moon enters Cancer at 5:55 a.m. today. So if you want to know more about the moon in Cancer, check out the playlist, but ultimately it can just make us more nurturing, negatively more moody. Also there's a balsamic moon phase as well, so if you want to know more about that, check out the playlist, and that starts at 11:34 p.m. as well. So the Sun's parallel to Mercury promotes sort of effective decision making and boosts his self-expression and confidence. On the negative end, it can make us more restless and be overcritical, so kind of like doubling yesterday's energy of Mars's sort of like Sesquiquadrate to Uranus, and Mercury Sesquiquadrate to the moon's north node as well, so just watch out for that. Also, Mars's biquintile to Saturn can make us more determined, disciplined, and help us, develop or keep on our strong sort of like work sort of ethic and work hard. So good energy to face challenges head on. It helps us to be more resilient and productive despite life's challenges as well. But it can lead to us being inflexible and stubborn as well, making it difficult to adapt to change or consider alternative, perspectives and ways of doing things as well. As I said, the balsamic moon encourages us to let go of what no longer serves us and reflect on our past experiences. So it's a time of closure and preparing for new beginnings as well. It sort of like promotes self-awareness and helps us make conscious choices that align with our true selves as well. Mars's biquintile to Saturn also wants us to just focus ourselves and just it's a good energy to use for projects that you've been putting off as well, and also to prioritize self-awareness and understanding and care, and also taking time out to recharge and rejuvenate yourself mentally as well. Do not, because sometimes with Saturn we can overwork ourselves, so it's important to take some time out as well, and try and remain open-minded to new possibilities as well. So content creators can talk about all sort of intellectual content, how we can improve our emotional and intellectual communication, discussing fascinating scientific and technological and intellectual discoveries and research as well, and talking about how we can become more disciplined and work hard, and sharing sort of stories of people that have kept on going despite all odds, giving practical tips and advice on how we can become more determined and focused in achieving our goals as well, and handling our emotions because the moon's in Cancer as well, and discussing emotional sort of like subjects in a logical way to kind of not make it so relationships become toxic and stuff, or repairing toxic relationships and stuff, and talking about how we can let go of toxic relationship thoughts and behaviours, making room for more positive sort of interactions with ourselves and others, content that helps us release and let go of emotional baggage as well, and also any techniques that can help people improve their sort of self-reflection, mindfulness practices and stuff like that as well. So yeah, that was the Daily Scopes for the 10th of September.